Here we are at the ferry. We're going to cross over to Nova Scotia on. Give you a little picture of it. Just enjoying it here, guys. Great time. And guys, here's Alan. I just met him at the ferry. He's crossing over. So what brings you to Newfoundland?
Riding my bike, as everybody else, and trying to visit as much as we can. And it was a great time. The weather was beautiful.
Yeah.
Now that we're leaving, we're bringing back the rain. So.
And the bike you're riding, the BMW?
Yeah, it's a K1600 GTL, and I'm pulling a little trailer in the back.
So you
on my camper.
Yeah. Did you do a little camping in Pippi Park? I believe you said.
I did. I did Rocky Harbour, Koa, Koa campground, and then Pippi Park and St. John's Side.
There you go. Yeah, guys, here we are, just enjoying it. Okay, everybody have a good time. And I never got a picture of the bikes earlier, so here they are. Looks pretty cool. Fantastic 1600 with the trailer in tow. All set up really well here. And that hitch you got here, guys. This is so far I just found this little seat here, and this is how many people's in here so far. But motorcycles were first on, so here I am at the look off at Kelly's Mountain. I guess you'd say it's the look off on the west side, I guess you would say. And there's the old Goldwing, just sitting pretty there, looking out over the ocean, Show you the view here. We're up quite a ways. And right now I'm probably about 15-20 minutes from North Sydney, Nova Scotia. There's the view. And of course, we couldn't stop here without putting our sticker down there. Goldwing moments. And this is a common place. Time to get back in the saddle. Just keep on riding. So here we are with brother-in-law Jim crossing the McKay Bridge at Halifax.
How's she going, boys?
What do you think, Jim? What do you say, buddy?
It's a foggy day, man.
It's a foggy day, yeah. Hey guys, so we're here at the graveyard at the Titanic Grave Site. Brother-in-law Jim, so he just brought me over here to take a look around, and we're going to show you a few things. So Jim, you haven't been in here before?
No, Larry, and I've been living here since '78, and I just over top of the hill. I've done all my courses with the Navy. I knew it was here. I knew this was the graveyard, but never took the time to come in. Just this is the first day. I'm glad I came though.
It's I'm looking forward to it myself. So we'll just start off by maybe showing the one of the directional signs here, and then we'll take a little walk around and have a look.
Yeah.
I'll just pan over here. So guys, we haven't looked at anything yet. So this is one of the directional signs right here in the cemetery, and looks pretty cool. So I'll just try to go slowly here, show you a little bit. I'm going to do it in this format, and then I'm going to come back and do a different format for the widescreen.
You notice the numbers on it. It must be from the way they were found, or the number of passenger. I'm not sure. It's up 32, 13, 37.
Yeah.
We were able to get their names. That's amazing. That must have been the number they were, the passenger list.
Yeah.
37, 32. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. There's so many names here.
But they don't have their ages, right? So they mustn't have.
I wonder, could it even be like a ticket number or anything, right? I don't know.
And you know, there's no date of birth on anything.
Yeah.
He died on duty. Get this one here. Current Director, Clones, Ireland, died on duty. SS Titanic. Nothing in my hand I bring, simply to thy cross Iceland. 321.
321.
So he died on duty. Oh, look at the
So-
nice cross someone left there, look.
Yeah. Right here. So it was probably a family member just came over and
St. Benedict cross.
yeah. We'll just keep doing a little walk here. We'll zoom in on some of the stones as we go.
Another bullet.
Got some more here.
He's a freeman. Last surviving son of Captain S.W. Kearney Freeman, Aryan husband of Laura Mary Jane Freeman, lost in the Titanic disaster. He remained at his post of duty, seeking to save others regardless of his own life, and went down with the ship. Wow. Man, oh man, look.
Number 2,
Directed by the Ismay, look. That was the Ismay, wasn't he the owner of the service? The Commander People Service. Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. There's so much history here in this cemetery. All this area here is the bodies or the burial sites for the people from the Titanic. Unfortunately, the people lost their lives. And I just thought it'd be a nice way to follow up with what happened in after Titanic recently.
Lost in the Titanic. 39 years old, look.
And guys, you can, if you want to read this, you can actually pause the video and just read each one.
Beautiful.
Right? And this is all done up so nice here. Talbot.
Years old. Oh my
Yeah.
God. God love you, boys.
So in the history books we all read about the disaster, but there's nothing quite like actually coming here and seeing the headstones and markers in person, and then it sort of hits home that this was a real thing. It really happened. Real people.
Just look at this one. Talk about. This one lady here lost with her 4 children. 29 years old.
Yeah.
Wow. 8, 6, 4, 2 years old. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is just one of many tombstones or tombstone markers. Maybe
That's all it is, like I think. Yeah. More
Yeah.
Here, look.
Well.
And he actually had the age of this one. He's only 2 years old. An unknown child.
Unknown child. And I'll come in here.
Remains recovered after the disaster to the Titanic. Oh my gosh. Look at all the little things you left on the side of it.
Yeah. Here's these are little items that people have placed here, either by
very,
relatives or just general public.
It's so well kept, eh? It shows a lot of
It's
respect.
very, very well kept. The amount of respect here is like phenomenal. It's just beautiful.
Look at the ages of everybody.
Yeah.
My God,
So-
there was something.
So we won't be able to show you absolutely everyone, but we can just pan up like this and we'll zoom in on some. We'll just show you along here what it looks like. Again, we're in Halifax. This is the cemetery where the people who lost their lives in the Titanic disaster are laid to rest.
It's right at the head of the Bedford Basin.
What's that, Jim?
It's right at the head of the Bedford Basin.
We're at the head of the Bedford
So
Basin.
Bedford Basin is just off to the north of us.
Yeah.
It's not too far.
And again, Jim, my brother-in-law, was kind enough to bring me over here today, and he's actually never been in here himself. This is something new for him. He's actually enjoying going around reading all the headstones. Well, I wouldn't say enjoying, but
It reminds you like the ones you'd see in Europe at all the battles from the wars.
yeah,
It's pretty well much the same way, but very respectfully done. That's what
yeah.
this is, nice and tidy, clean.
So it's all done so well. They all look the same, except some are taller with maybe a little more information on there. It's just it gives you kind of a different feeling walking by here, eh, Jim?
Yeah, do whatever.
Like, you know, it's like a reality. It hits home that this really did happen. These are real people.
Yeah, because
real
you read
family.
about it a lot.
Yeah.
When you come in and actually see the grave, this is where their bodies were put.
Yeah.
It was put to rest here. It's
Now it's not just a story. Now it's real.
No, it's real, yeah.
Yeah. Just get in a little bit close here. Some of this writing is hard to read,
Yes.
but it's very, very nice writing.
Getting weathered, isn't
Eh?
it?
Australia.
Yeah.
Wreck of the Titanic. 1912. 32 years old.
Yeah, everyone was from young, eh?
At the cemetery, we come up and we see this monument here. And if anyone watching knows what this is, if it's Greek or if it's I just don't know. Maybe you can post something in the comments if
Beautiful monument.
you have some information on it. Again, this is the Halifax, Canada area, and beautiful big monument. So here in the same cemetery with brother-in-law Jim, and we didn't even realize this here. What do you say about this, Jim?
This is the remembrance of the Halifax explosion, 6th of December. Everyone will remember that, 1917. But the bodies that they were able to pick up, I guess, and find in the rubble, they buried right here on this site right behind you, in the big monument there. That's in memory of all that died. So it must be this area here that they're all buried in. Oh, that's that. I never knew that was here. Beautiful.
To the memory of the...
Wow.
I couldn't read it on my phone over that way. Anyway, guys, there it is. You can just pause it and read.
Yeah, that was upwards 2,000 people that died in that.
Yeah.
The largest man-made explosion before the nuclear bomb.
And that was, wasn't it the whole of downtown Halifax blew up?
Yeah, wiped her out, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a little bit more information just coming from the same cemetery as the Titanic burial site. As we're walking around the graveyard here, myself and my brother-in-law Jim, we're discovering different things along with the Titanic burial site. So we're just going to show you some different locations and things that's here. I'll switch it over now and show you Jim while he's just taking a look at some tombstones and things like that. So first of all, we'll come up right here, and this must be, we're guessing, the military one, lest we forget. Just a beautiful monument.
Oh, it's for World War I, World War II, and Korea. And we have members buried right here alongside of us. All the men that fought in the 3 wars. And their ranks. Oh, the whole area.
And they're the small markers that are slowly sinking into the grass.
Beautiful.
And Jim, being retired from the military, he takes great pride in the military and the military personnel, especially the fallen ones.
Oh,
So we're just taking time to honor and just look around.
Yeah, our fathers both of them served, so.
Absolutely, yeah. So here we are at the Halifax graveyard. Once again, we found another monument, and Jim is just going to maybe have a word or two on this one.
I might get the word right. It's called a columbarium, I do believe. It's where the ashes of World War II, I and Korean vets were buried. And it seems like this is the last resting place of guys that decided to have their ashes interred here. So it's a beautiful monument, but I just happened to notice on the way out, so I'm glad we stopped by. It's
So we're
nice remembrance.
We're in here exploring today. So if you want to read all the inscriptions, the writing on it, just sort of pause, read, and then go a little bit further. I'll try and go slow so you get to see everything that I see. Just a beautiful monument.
Should probably
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a circle around here.
Be somebody's grandfather.
Yeah, and around this side. And these are just the names of the fallen. We'll just continue around the other side. Apologize for the camera work. The ground is not very even right here, but that's okay, guys. You know what? We'll just zoom in, just get a little bit of an idea of what you're looking at, what's on here. Again, all military personnel.
And a couple empty ones there, ready to be filled.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And a beautiful look at the decorative.
Beautiful, eh?
Yeah. We'll continue on all the way around. If Jim sees anything there that I should be looking at, I'm sure he'll point it out and tune us in right quick. So, making our way back around.
Just remember, they were just young men when they left home. Came back old men, wore out.
Yeah. These were people who fought in the wars and done everything to save the country, protect democracy,
remember
protect the world.
When you go out to protest.
Yeah, when you're holding protests or whatever today, just remember the people who gave it all for you.